And we're live here from Marquette, Michigan. It's the Revved Up 906 podcast, a Detroit Pistons podcast to be as exact. And I'm Hudson, and this is...
And I'm Ryan.
And, you know, 2 days ago, tonight we have...
The Wizards, right?
I think the Wizards. But 2 nights ago, we had a brutal Sacramento Kings loss. De'Aaron Fox is very good.
He is.
And Alec Burks... I mean, he's kind of like an unsung hero in many ways, and I hate to say it, but you called it.
I did call it.
He just scores at will.
Yeah, he does. He is a good example of just a guy who works his tail off.
Yeah, he's all over the place. He makes smart passes. You know, he just has impressed me. I didn't think he was going to do this much. I thought he was kind of going to be like a Nerlens Noel where we pick him up and he plays small minutes here and there. But I think he's going to be a key guy for us,
I think
especially
so too.
This season.
He's great on defense, and then he's a shooter.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we need.
Yep,
on
big
both
time.
sides.
Well, especially with Sadiq struggling. Yep. I know I've been ranting a lot in our personal lives about Sadiq Bey and just how I just don't think he's stepping up. I think he's just kind of hitting a slump. And Alec Burks filling the role like the man. I love it.
I do too.
So today's topic, talking points are, we're going to be ranking 8 through number 1, the best Detroit Pistons jerseys throughout history since the 60s. And then we created a bottom 3, which we're going to get into it, and you'll see the graphic on the screen. The bottom 3 are pretty brutal.
Yeah, basic.
Yeah, pretty basic. I'm not sure. I'm so happy we brought in Big Sean, because ever since we brought in Big Sean as a go-to for designing, it's been a level up.
Top tier.
Yeah, and the St. Cecilia's is a one that proves that to be true. So Ryan's going to be starting off with number 8. So what do we have at number 8?
Number 8, we have the 2021-2022 jerseys, which are the red jerseys with the lightning bolt down the sleeve.
Yeah, that blue lightning bolt with the teal on the outside. We might catch some flack for putting this at number 8 because I know the Pistons community really loves this one. But I think it's really just because we've been deprived with a great alternate jersey.
We haven't had that top tier alternate jersey in a long time.
Yeah.
And the fact that we brought back the red alternate, that's good.
Yeah, and you're going to see later in this episode that we love the lightning bolt look.
Yep.
I just think it's sharp. There's just
clean.
something about it.
And then it also connects with our actual name in the Pistons.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So
and the shorts are just, it's just a great shorts. I'm a big shorts guy, especially the retro Pistons look.
Yep.
Great summer beach look. I'm going to definitely have to pick up some of these.
Oh, yeah.
So that wraps up number 8. What do we got at number 7?
Number 7 is our 2022 current statement jersey.
Okay.
Which is the black.
Yep.
The reason why we have it that low is because we couldn't possibly put it up higher than some of the other jerseys, just because we love this one. Believe it or not, we actually think this is a top tier, like an S tier jersey. We think it should be in the top 3, but we can't put it there because of our other history jerseys.
Yeah, you know, when we were creating this list, we really took in the fact that the red, the blue, and the white, you know, we didn't want to go with some of these darker colored jerseys just because we wanted to stay true to the Pistons community, the Pistons colors. But that DET in bold white lettering, and then the Jordan logo, dude, it's just a clean jersey.
This jersey, I personally think, I might get some negative feedback from it, but I personally think this should be our jerseys going forward.
I don't hate it.
Replace the black with white. Replace the white outlines with like black as an example, or even blue, and just do that on all the jerseys.
I think if you put white where the black is, dude, that's a clean jersey. I could even see Team USA doing something like that.
Yeah,
and yeah, you might say, oh, it's basic, blah, blah, blah. But sometimes a clean, basic jersey, just there's something to it. Look at Alabama in college football. It's basic, but it's just clean. Like there's something about it that just gives you some oomph.
Everybody loves clean.
Yeah. Yep. Just clean.
When it's messy and all over the place, it's like, ew, what are you doing there?
Yeah, that's why I'm a fan of Oregon jerseys. Don't get me wrong. But every once in a while, they'll come out with one where I'm just like, that's a little too wild. It's just too out there.
I do like their pink and black breast cancer jerseys. Yeah, dude. Those are good.
So clean. I know. We're big jersey guys. We're jersey nerds. So that's why we had to do an episode. Number 6.
Number 6 is the 1963 and 66 jerseys.
1963.
Which have a script text across the front. In just a clean looking jersey, you have a white home with a blue waistband, and then the away is blue with a white waistband, but it's just very clean.
Yeah, and on the home jersey, it's got that like cursive Pistons. Oof, I love it. You know, even the Celtics kind of have one of their Christmas Day jerseys or something in the last couple of years have that nice clean cursive. It's just sharp. It looks great.
Like the fact that we did this in the 60s.
Ahead of its time.
It's pretty bold.
I don't know if you zoom in on the graphic, it actually looks like there's a belt.
It does look like that.
Like in the 60s, maybe they wore belts while playing basketball, which is kind of wild. Number 5.
Number 5 is the 96 and 01 red alternate to the teal jerseys.
Yeah, it's a clean jersey.
Definitely a jersey we've been talking about having for our own brand here.
Yep. We want to kind of mock up our Revved Up version. I love this color red. I'm not sure what you would call that red, but it is different than that cherry Pistons red.
Yeah, it's like a burgundy, cherry, cardinal, like whatever.
Yeah,
combination.
Cardinal. That's a good way.
Yeah.
It's just a sharp, and then the orange flames coming off the Piston, the Bronco. I mean, that's just that's fire. And then the DP on the shorts.
Yeah, these jerseys are just clean.
Yeah.
We love clean.
Yeah, we do. It's simple, but even the 15 font on the numbers,
the
all
teal
about it.
Era jerseys, just in general, my goodness.
I know. You can't go wrong.
No.
Why they messed with that shocks me. And that might be a hot take. I don't know.
We got a lot of flack for these jerseys just in the sense of how bad our team was during that time. So
maybe that's why, that's why we changed up the logo a couple years ago, just because we're like, let's just try to rebrand a bit. And then that leads us to number 4.
Yep, number 4, the Big Sean St. Cecilia's jerseys.
I know, and we might get flack for this one too. I'm not sure, just because it is that Celtics green. It does look a lot similar to that Dallas Mavericks green jersey, but why mess with it if it's great?
It and the fact that it pays homage to Detroit at the same time, which is the definition of a city jersey, which you should do.
Yep.
It's perfect.
Yep.
You can't change perfection, and that is perfect.
The three yellow stars around the cursive D on Detroit, and even the green with the blue and white. There's something about those 3 colors that you wouldn't think works, but it just does. Yeah. And then the stripes down the side, that cream white. Oof, fire! I love
Sean, goat of making jerseys.
Yeah, he's doing great. Right, I mean, he's almost went 3 for 3 this year. I mean, how best move we could have made.
He was one of the main contributors in actually bringing back the teal jersey. And our jerseys this year, they have to be the best out of the NBA.
Yeah,
it might be a bold take, but I don't think it is.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, but in past years, I would say the Lakers would have the best alternate jerseys. But this year, they threw a dumpster fire out with that black and light purple accent.
It's weird because it's white, but then it has like, if you're from the 906, you would understand what I'm coming at. It's like a Lons Hornets jersey.
Yeah.
Or a Gladstone Braves jersey. They're not good.
Yeah. It's just
no offense.
Not good. No offense, but just and then that leads us to number 3.
Number 3, we have the Bad Boys 81 to 96 jerseys. We felt like we had to have it in the top 3 just because it's the Bad Boys.
It's just such a classic jersey.
Everybody knows the Pistons for these jerseys.
Yeah. And I have an old school Isaiah Thomas jersey that I think my dad gifted to me with this theme. And you just can't go wrong.
No.
You know, if you go to a Pistons game, you see somebody wearing it, you're like, clean jersey, man.
Yep.
I appreciate
Classic,
that. Like,
OG.
Like, you're a true fan. I get it. So it had to go top 3.
Yeah.
And so we put
there's
it at
no way
3.
we were throwing that below 3 because we would have actually gotten a lot of heat for that.
Probably, but it also is just sharp.
It is
it's
a
clean.
sharp, clean jersey.
And I like the short shorts personally. I like short
rock
shorts.
short shorts in 2K for my career.
Yep.
I'll admit it. I rock short shorts in my personal life too.
Yep.
I look good in them.
Showing off the lanky legs. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
for sure.
Giraffe gang.
Yeah. All right. So that leads us to number 2.
Number 2, we have the 96-01 teal jerseys, the home and away, which, I mean, we can't mess with perfection. Those have to be in the top 3.
And we based our logo off this theme,
Yep,
you know,
we
so
did.
it means a lot to us. And you know, 2001, the year I was born in, you know, so
me
special.
too.
Yep.
Yep.
So it's like we got some ties to that. And I just love the color teal. I don't know if it's because it reminds me of the Pistons, but personally, I just love that color.
Yeah,
There's something to it.
It's not just the Pistons. Like, look at the Dolphins as an example. Those jerseys are just, oh my.
Yeah, they're great jerseys.
Like, the teal just looks good.
It does.
Now, I will say the Memphis Grizzlies teal, not as good as our Pistons teal. A lot of people think that Grizzlies teal is better than ours, but
it's a little too bright for me.
It is a little
This
too
is
bright.
a little bit more chill of a teal, and I like that. And whoever, we have to like bow down or like give praise to whoever came up with the teal, like this golden,
like the gold,
orange, and then that dark red.
Yep.
Oh man,
And just the combination of adding in the black and the white with it.
whoever came up with that, cheers.
Yes.
Good job, man. Because first of all, I would have never have come up with that.
Not a lot of people
Who
would
would have thought to come up with that combo?
Mm-hmm.
But it's just so clean. It's clean.
And that brings us to number 1, our number 1 ranked jersey.
Yeah,
The 1978-1981 jerseys.
And I don't think people talk about this jersey enough.
Nobody talks about it.
I don't think this jersey gets enough love. It's got the lightning bolt down the side that attaches to the lightning bolt on the shorts.
And then they break off into 2 separate lightning bolts.
yeah, dude,
They're
it's
clean.
So clean, dude.
And then you have our logo on the side. And then on the other side, you have the number. Cool, clean,
Yep.
crisp. And then the lightning bolt under our name.
Yep. And then I don't know if you notice, if you really zoom in on the I in Pistons and the I in Detroit, it's actually a basketball with like air coming off. Dude,
Yeah.
the details on this jersey are insane.
We're talking late 70s, early 80s jerseys, people. And they're that good.
I know. It actually pains me how good it is.
Yeah.
I know you were talking about on the way to the studios here that there's a Fanatics 60% off on their website. I might have to see if they got these Pistons jerseys because we're going to Detroit in February for Phoenix Suns Charlotte. I might have to rep this jersey. I know we were talking about repping our gear, but I might have to get one of these jerseys, man, because it's just so clean.
It's perfect.
Uh-huh.
Honestly, bring them back, Detroit. Bring them back.
Dude, imagine Jaden Ivey and Cade in this jersey, dude. Ooh.
And then going off of how they play, they're pretty electric.
Yep, exactly. This team is electric. Jalen Duren's dunks, man. Oh, it's big question here. Which one do you like more, the white or dark blue?
I think I gotta go with the white. It's just cleaner.
Okay. See, I think I would like the dark blue more if, you know, on the chest, instead of the white inside, it was red.
True.
I think that would be clean. But you just can't go wrong with either one.
But picture this.
Yeah.
This jersey concept with our current statement jersey in the black.
Yeah. Yeah. What color would you keep the lightning bolts?
I'd keep it red.
Yeah. Yeah.
Red.
Yeah, dude.
Fully red. But then on the outline, you got to go with the white.
Uh-huh.
Or maybe blue.
Yep.
Either way, it works.
Yep.
Bring them back, Pistons.
Dude, if you don't zoom in on the screen, if you're watching this right now, zoom in, see the details. I do not think this jersey gets enough credit.
It really doesn't.
And the Pistons did pay homage to it this year, and I appreciate that with the lightning bolts on the shorts. But I say go all out and make it our new logo, our new jerseys.
Yeah. which leads us to our bottom three.
Which, guys, this bottom three, there's a reason why it's in the trash can. They're bad.
They're bad because they are too basic.
Yeah.
Given the years they came out.
Yep. So give us number three.
Number three is the 2017-2022 jersey, which is
the gray.
The gray. Which, okay, it's not a bad jersey at the end of the day, but it's too basic.
I mean, you're telling me there's people on the payroll coming up with these ideas, and this is what they come up with?
Yeah, it's just
gray?
It's bland.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I like the gray with the white Nike logo. I think there is something there to that simplicity, but
it's just a weird color combination of our blue and red with the gray. Like, it just doesn't add up.
I don't love it.
It's not clean.
Don't love it.
It feels like you threw three random colors together and go like, there you go. There's our jersey this year.
Yeah.
It's not good.
Yeah. So what do we have at number two?
Number two, we have the 2020-2021 jersey, which is the Motor City in the circle patch on the jersey. You could have done so much more.
Dude.
Now, don't get me wrong. The stripe on the side with the bolt, like the metal bolt on the shorts, clean. I like it.
They're onto something there.
But going with the Motor City, Detroit, Michigan, dude, really, people?
My first initial reaction when I see it reminds me of a G League jersey.
Yep.
Or a Summer League jersey, which Summer League jerseys are sometimes clean, but they're very basic. Detroit ' Michigan. Come on, people.
Like,
come on.
Maybe throw Motown on there, Motor City, or stick the Bad Boys logo on there.
Yeah.
That'd be so much better than that.
Yeah. Dude, I mean, that looks like something somebody would create on 2K for their My League team or whatever. And it's just like, come on.
Yeah.
There's people on our payroll.
Throw literally a horse head on it. That would be so much better than this.
Yeah. All right, that leads us to number one.
Number one, the 2015-2017 jersey, which is our first, we saw this in Andre Drummond and Greg Monroe and all of them.
Older Rodney Stuckey.
Yep. It's just gray, blue, and white. Yeah. There's no red.
Yeah.
Red is our main color, people.
Yeah. I don't know what they were thinking, to be honest. They really were stuck on this gray look. I think they really wanted to force that gray look. I don't know why.
I don't know why either, because it doesn't work.
Yeah.
It looks awful.
It just reminds me of smog. I don't know, fog. It's just not good. I don't know. And the basic P at the bottom that we had for so many years in the early 2000s, switch it up.
Yeah. It's not hard to create something new and stylish.
Yeah.
This is basic and dry.
Yeah, I agree. And it just, that's what you came up with. Really?
We're having more conversation, more ideas talking about this than the actual jersey itself.
I know. It's the most bland jersey. And to be honest, I wouldn't be shocked if this is one of the worst alternative jerseys in the NBA, period, that has been created.
I wouldn't be shocked.
That might be a future episode. Yeah. Maybe we look at the worst alternate jerseys from any NBA team.
Yeah, I think so. That would be a great show.
Yeah, that would be, because I'm sure some of them are probably kind of funny.
Yeah.
But gray, I'm sorry, I just can't get over the gray.
Don't get me wrong, gray is a great color, but
on a jersey
when you use it too much, then it becomes an issue.
And it's the whole jersey, theoretically.
Yeah. Yes, it's literally the whole jersey. Yeah. Even the stripes down the side,
it's gray.
It is white, but it's mainly gray.
Yeah.
It's people.
I know.
You can't stick to just two colors.
I know.
Now, there are certain jerseys where two colors work, but this just isn't one of them.
Oh, man. I mean, I'm still just shocked that there's people that we pay to say, hey, come up with a jersey. And that's what our team's going to play in. And then that's what you come up with.
Yeah.
And the fact that someone collected a check off that.
Yeah, my question is, how much did they make?
Yeah.
Because if they made $20, then that makes sense.
Yeah.
But if they're collecting at least $10K for this.
Also, if you look in the stands while watching Bally Sports, you're not seeing a gray jersey.
Nope. You're never going to see one.
Nope. I don't think they could give them out when you come into the building.
Yeah.
And
the only way you're wearing a gray jersey is if you're desperate and it's on clearance.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
So that's our thoughts on the top 8 Detroit Pistons jerseys over the last 80-something years.
Yep.
And then our bottom trash can 3. Episode number 4, we are in the wraps. What do you think, Ryan? Episode 4 is in the books. Oh, this is 3?
Yep. It's 3.
Oh, this is 3. Sorry. This is like technically our 4th episode. I said it at the beginning too, didn't I? Episode 3, guys. Sorry, I feel like a veteran at this point. I don't know why.
True.
I just feel like we've been at it, that we're just 1 week ahead, But episode 3 in the books. Does number 1 on our ranking, does it get big time?
Yeah, it gets big time.
Okay, there we go. We get a big time this week. I like
Rays
it.
do not get a big time.
Yeah, no, that's a small time.
I wish we could have given them no time.
That's a good one. Yeah, I like that. Maybe if there's a player you don't like, then you can pull out, don't give him any time. No time.
Definitely a Darko kind of player.
Yeah, for sure. If Darko was a jersey, it's the gray jersey.
Gotta be.
Yeah, it has to be. Well, episode 3 in the books. My bad for saying episode 4. It's on me. And so this is Hudson Huff and
Ryan Young.
checking out. Deuces.